What comes quickly but takes forever to get rid of? Besides your measly erections, I'm talking about addiction. Humans are easily addicted to shit. We get so addicted so fast, man. It's actually quite insane how quickly we can become addicted to a substance. It's just so easy. It's so rapid. You wouldn't believe it, man. It's just so easy, man, to just become addicted to some shit. It could be love, it could be drugs, it could be anything in between. It could be fucking hugs. And that's just human nature. What can I say? Look at me. I'm addicted to Clash. Fucking. Have you ever been so happy that you just get angry? Or have you ever been so angry that you just get happy? YN mode activated. I have no fucking clothes on. No fucking clothes on. But I'm getting positive elixir trades, so I can't even be angry, right? I can't be angry. Positive elixir trades all day, every day of the fucking week, man. Oh man. Sometimes I'd be like, man, Ja, you've absolutely lost it. But then I remember that I'm me, and that nothing can get in between me and my glory. Nothing can get in between me and the goat that I am. You know what I mean? I'm too goated. Do you understand that? I'm too fucking goated, man. I'm too legitness, man. I'm too legitness, man. I'm too goated. I'm too fucking elite. It's I'm not worried about a thing, man. I'm not worried about a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm truly not. Like I'm not worried. If you're worried, don't be, because I, for 1 second, have never, ever been worried. And so you guys don't even need to be done. I love you guys. You guys are the best, man. You guys are so cool. You guys are so nice, and you guys support me in my videos and everything, man. Take another shot. Honestly, it's been such a long time. I don't even remember if I told you guys the video of how I almost got catfished by a transsexual person. And there's nothing wrong with transsexual people. It's just I almost got catfished by one, and that's pretty much where the problem lies. I went to Arizona about a year ago. Like, I did just go to Arizona recently, but I went about a year ago, right? And in that vacation, I ended up wanting to link with a transsexual person, apparently. Didn't know that she was transsexual. He, they, them, it, however you fucking describe those people. And she just fucking fucked me in the... Okay, no. I'll tell you guys what really happened. Okay, I was chilling. I texted her. She picked me up from my dad's restaurant. I should have known by the fucking pickup truck. What kind of shorty is driving in a old, beat-up 1968 pickup truck? No shorty's doing that shit. No woman on this earth is whipping in that shit, buddy. No, I should have known. I should have seen the red flags to begin with. What was I thinking? It's me. It wasn't me thinking. It was meat thinking. It wasn't me thinking. It was meat thinking. And that is where I went wrong. That is where I almost lost it all, basically. I almost got I almost got trafficked. You guys would have never seen me ever again. You guys, it would just been like, oh, like I wouldn't even exist right now. Isn't that crazy to think of? I literally would not exist if I didn't escape this the way I did, with such intelligence, such composure. She picked me up. My phone's literally at like 13% at this point. I'm just trying to just live my life. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to live my life, have some sex with random people in their cars. That's what guys do, right? That's what we do in 2025, 2024. So I thought. And we just ended up going to like a fucking Panda Express because I was getting paranoid as fuck. I fucking met her, and she looked like a fucking man. Okay, she had sideburns going all the way down here, and it was weird because she also had, so I didn't know if it was just a bra or like, I didn't know what it was. I was just confused. I was wondering, why is this happening to me? And I was so paranoid that I shared my location with my father. I've never done that in my lifetime. I was like, Dad, just so you know where I'm at, I'm going to give you my location. That is how scared your boy was. I was so paranoid. And we're just driving down, and she's just seeing some freaky shit. And I was just like, yeah, but like,
I always got a gun and stuff like that. I had to lie. I didn't have a fucking weapon. I was scared. I had to say that just because. Hold up. I'm getting flustered, man. I'm kidding. Man, don't you just love Clash? Because I sure do, man. I sure do. And I just sat there. I was sitting in her car, and I was just like, how did I get myself in this position? Is she going to take me home? And if she does take me home, what the fuck am I going to do after I get home? She was saying shit like, blah, blah, blah. I know people. We're going to go to this house right here, and we're going to go right here just because this is where I want to go. And I was like, I need to use the restroom. So she ends up stopping at a fucking Panda Express, and I get out. It's about to close. I don't even order anything. I just walk in. I'm like, hey, do you guys have a restroom? I go to the restroom. I whip my shit out, and I go like this. I was trying to make a peace sound. It wasn't working. And so the employees were like, you got to get the fuck out, man. What are you doing in my bathroom? And I was like, fuck, I'm going to be stuck with this girl again. And so I go back to the car. She ends up pumping gas because there's a Panda Express and a gas station in the same parking lot. You know what? I don't make the rules. I just play by them. You know what I mean? So, anywho, so she ends up finishing pumping gas. I'm like, you know what? Perfect. I was like, oh, snap, you got money to pay gas, shit like that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I always pay for my own gas. You don't gotta do it. I do that shit all by myself. I'm an independent, strong woman. Period, poo. You're nothing but a lazy black nigga, and I'm gonna fucking rape you and your family. I'm gonna take your kidneys, and you're gonna fucking be sold on the dark web, you fucking monkey. And I was just like, yo, you don't have to say all that shit, man. You can just chill. Twin. So this is where things get juicy. My phone ends up going to like what, 3%, 2%, and I was like, yo, I need this charger. And Shorty ass was like, no. Like, we're almost at the house. Come on, we can just go to. I was like, no. We're going to fucking CVS Walgreens. I need my fucking charger. And so we go to the fucking CVS Walgreens. I get my charger, and this is when I really got a good glimpse of her body. You know what I mean? This is where I got a good glimpse of her fucking body, and I was like, you know what? This is not a woman. This is a fucking man. I didn't see the meat, but I was like, this can't be a fucking woman, right? This literally can't be a woman. And like her voice, it was kind of, and this is where I really got scared because I was like, make a deep voice. I was like, I want to hear how deep your voice can get. And Shorty was like, no, you don't want to hear that. Huh? What do you mean I don't want to hear? I do want to hear it. That's why I'm fucking asking you to do it. That's what I'm fucking asking. I wouldn't be asking you if I didn't want to hear it. I wouldn't be fucking asking you, man. I wouldn't be fucking asking you. And so, lo and behold, she doesn't ever fucking do it. And I'm just sitting there, still puzzled as just wondering like what the fuck is even going on right now. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I just want to be home. And then she's like, you know what? Yeah, we're almost at the house, so let's just go there really fast. And I'm like, what is up with this bitch in this fucking house? And then she's like, you know what? Actually, I want to go somewhere else. She ends up driving in the complete opposite direction of her directions because she had her fucking maps put up. And so I was able to see like literally fucking everything, right? So she's not even following this shit. And at this point, I'm kind of just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she's like, oh, I already know the way. Like, I know where I'm going. You know what I mean? Like, I've done this like a million times, blah, blah. I know the way. I know I know how to get there. And I was just like, huh? Like, what the fuck? Is this really happening right now? And then she was like, yeah, like, come on, like, let's go, basically. And I was like, all right, like, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, let's fucking do it. Let's just go to where you want to go. And then we end up going to like downtown, and she's just driving, and she's talking to me, and I was like, yo, like, I always carry a gun with me, saying shit like that. And then she was like, what? Like, I do too. And I was like, I gotta take a shot after that shit. She was like, I do too. And I was just like, bro, what the actual fuck is happening right now? And I was just bluffing. I was scared as fuck. I was just holding my hand in my pants the whole time because I was like, bro, there's no way I'm gonna get caught fucking lacking today, buddy. Buddy, you're not getting me, boy. I'm finna fucking crash this car. And I was really saying shit. I was like, bro, if I grab the wheel right now, like I crash the car, she was like, bro, we could both die right now. And I was like, what the fuck?
This shit is scary, bro. Like bro, I was literally, no woman has ever put fear into me like this woman in my entire fucking lifetime, bro. And I was just fucking shivering. My timbers were completely shivered. This girl had a chokehold on me that I just could not surpass. Like I was just discombobulated. I was like, there's no way this woman is fucking real. And so, we just keep driving, and I'm like, yo, can you just take me home? Like, can you just take me home? And then she was like, yeah, where do you live? And I give her my address, right? And then she starts to act cool. She actually starts to act cool. Like, she's like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm sorry if you felt weird or anything like that, but you want to, like, hang out a little bit? And so there's a park by my crib, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I was tripping this whole time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just give Shorty a chance. And also, I was really curious to see if this girl was a fucking a woman or not. And so I was like, you know, fuck it, let's chill at the park. And so we go to the park, bro, and we're just chilling. We're sitting in the parking lot. And, you know, some cars drive by. I was a little bit paranoid, so I thought that, you know, I was going to get got again. And then she ends up, you know, saying, looking at me, you know, saying, you're like, you're really handsome. And I was like, oh, thanks. You know, you're pretty too, blah, blah, blah. And then she fucking kisses me. You know what I'm saying? She kisses me right then and there. She's like, I was like, whoa, your lips are kind of soft. You have some soft lips, shorty. I didn't know you was packing like that. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go with it. You feel me? I'm gonna go with it. And so we was just, you know, macking, you know what I'm saying? We just macking and shit. And then shorty, you know, so she was feeling on me and shit. And, you know, I don't know. I didn't really get much further than that. You know, it was kind of just right there. That's pretty much the end of it, you know what I mean? Like we just kissed a little bit, and then she was like, oh, my sister's calling me, blah blah blah, like I have to go pick her up. Do you want to come with me to pick her up? And I was like, yeah, but honestly, I didn't want to say this part because I didn't want you guys to think I was weird. But the entire time that I was macking shorty up, bro, I was trying to feel like to see if she had a meat. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to feel to see if she had a meat, bro. Like, you guys are gonna think this story is fake. I know you guys are gonna think this story is fake, but I promise you this shit is like 100% real. Like, I really was feeling her to see if shorty had a meat. And like, I just, bro, I was just genuinely curious because I didn't know if she had a meat or not. So I really just was trying to see if she had a meat. And I still to this day do not know if she has a meat or not. And that's what kind of scares me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what kind of puts fear into me, because that shorty probably has a meat, and like, I will never fucking know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will never know that shorty, if that shorty has a meat or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's kind of scary about that whole situation. And I literally made out with that, so it's literally possible that I just made out with a transil door, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some magical shit. And that's never like a great thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never want to just get caught up in a position like that to where, you know, you're making out with the transil door. And you know, I was there, you know what I'm saying? It happened to me. And so all I want to let you guys know is that, you know, just be careful with who you hang out with, man. You know, because you never know. It might be a transil door, and you might just be flabbergasted for, you know, the rest of your life. And I don't want that for you guys. You know, I want you guys to be living the most happy lives with the person that you love endlessly, and not to be, you know, worrying if you're messing with the transil door or not, because messing with the transil door is not fun. I can assure you guys it's not fun. It's scary. It was very scary, and I thought that my kidneys were going to be sold on the dark web. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the story. I don't know why people in my comments are saying I have pearly whites when they're clearly just fucking braces, man. Like, look, I'll show you guys right now. Look. You see that shit? They're gold braces, by the way. The braces are fucking gold. They're not. They're. I mean, pearly yellows. They're saying I have pearly yellows. First of all, extremely white teeth is not good for you. I just want you guys to know that. Like, just like having your teeth whitened like that's not fucking good for you. It's just cosmetic. It just looks good. It looks pleasing to the eye. It is not actually good for you, my boy. It's okay to have a little, like, for your teeth to not be fucking bleach white, to not be semen white. Okay, that's perfectly fucking fine. It doesn't need to be alcohol white, man. But I have nothing more to say. You know, I have so much trauma in my life, bro. I think I'm just gonna let you guys know everything inside of these videos, man. And I feel like this is a good way for me to, you know, get everything out. And yeah, bro. Honestly, bro, I'm in a point right now where I want to just call my ex and just, you know, like, just yap. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the liquor talking or something, but I just need to yap to shorty real quick. Am I gonna do that on video? Probably not. I thought about it for a second. I was like, nah, I shouldn't do this, man. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. Or maybe I should do that. Should I do that? Nah, not gonna do it. 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 Anyway, I have no pants on right now, but you guys can low-key see my. Oh my god. What comes quickly but takes forever to get rid of. Besides your measly erections, I'm talking about addiction.